It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Kyle.
If there are any requests, recommendations for anything that you'd want to hear for the upcoming year in review, which we typically do the week after Christmas, I think we split. We talk about this every year. I think we split it in two most years because they're so long.
Yeah. Name one funny thing we've done this year.
Hang on. Six Gun, because that happened last week.
It was 1 week ago.
And Steve.
I don't see many people who recognize me, one, which is my preferred way of living, and two, who would bring up the podcast to me. It's happened very infrequently,
right?
Just a couple of times. And I don't know if you have, where someone would maybe bring up a moment from the podcast, but I would feel...
Never once has that happened. So I'll just cut you off right there, and next topic.
Now, here they are, two guys who are living in style, Steve and Kyle.
That's all that yes and training Steve's received over the years being in radio.
No, move on.
No, what's next? You know you got a good scene partner when you can pull an e-brake like that. Yeah. And not take the onus on yourself to say,
no,
I'll transition to something.
No.
But to simply directly say no. And then tell that person, next topic, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I did put it directly on you.
We should do a podcast like that where one week one of us has to just sit back, right? The other person has to just spit fire topics, and then I'll give my thoughts or you give your thoughts.
Yeah.
And then when I've concluded my thoughts, I'll say next topic and like point at you, maybe a little snap.
Okay. So it's kind of like the Fast Five.
Yeah.
But a slower Fast Five.
Right. And definitely more disrespectful because, again, I'm pointing at you and snapping when I've given all my thoughts.
Yeah. And if you don't like a topic right from the beginning, you just wag your finger and go,
Not today. Not today.
We don't talk about that here.
Oh, my gosh. It's beautiful. I haven't had a chance to check in with you a lot this week. I noticed you've been busy.
Yeah.
And when I say busy, I mean...
Impressed?
Doing some of the most worthless one could possibly imagine. No offense.
Jeez.
Because I actually said out loud to Katie yesterday, and this is a giveaway as to what I'm going to ask you about.
Yeah.
I said to Katie yesterday, you think Steve's trying to coat his Comanche in plastic? Because... I want to say, are we on week 2? Where you have decided a lot of interior pieces to the Comanche need new support.
Need a little sprucing up.
So I'm guessing, is it something maybe sagging? Maybe...
Honestly, a lot of it was that I just didn't like the way that it looked.
Yeah.
Because the pieces that I'm trying to replicate had this like fake chrome finish on them.
Yeah.
They're plastic, but they still have chrome on them, and the chrome was like peeling off.
Okay.
And I never liked the chrome to begin with.
Sure.
I'm not a chrome guy.
Right.
As I've talked about many, many times.
Have we?
Chrome?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. No, I have that combo all the time.
As they say, chrome don't get you home, right?
Puts that on the poll. You ever heard of Chrome don't get you home? Just from an outsider's perspective, before you describe what it is you've been working on extensively the last few weeks.
Yeah.
As an outsider's perspective, this feels like your home just burned to the ground and you walk in and put a new lamp in it. No offense.
Oh, man. See, I was just about to make my offense known.
And I say that mostly in jest, because, listen, the Comanche, last I heard, I think is... Boy, there's too many qualifiers there. Last I heard, I think I saw...
Possibly,
maybe, is functional.
The Comanche is running great.
Okay.
It's, dare I say, never run better.
It would be outwardly funny, I think, to most people to see Like, they've seen a picture of the Comanche, right?
Yeah.
Which is, again, it's operational. It's got 4-wheel drive in it now.
Doesn't look great.
It is,
but
that's what I'm thinking. If people saw that and they see that, is it still 3-tone? It's red, silver, or not silver, gray.
There's a couple different shades of red.
Yeah.
There's black. God, I gotta tell you, I've added a new color.
It's supposed to be going the other way. You know that, right?
The tailgate's now white.
Okay. Oh. All right.
So
at least you didn't pick like a clashing green.
So yeah, it's I've taken the approach that I'd like to get it tip top mechanically first.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
before I dig into the exterior.
That's why you're working on Rust for what feels like I'm sure you personally feel like you worked on Rust for like 3 years.
A long time.
Yes.
A long time. So yeah, I got a little tired of that, so I decided to pivot.
And now there's no Rust.
Now there's no Rust.
Which again is something that I would look at and still say, hey, looks like a turd, but functionally necessary.
It's a functional turd.
Upgrade.
Yeah.
And necessary repairs that you've been doing.
Well, my feet no longer hang out the bottom of the vehicle.
Right. You're not Fred Flintstone as you yabba dabba do your way home from work.
Yeah. It's so I think that this has only been about a week.
Okay.
I've been working on this for about a week. There was another part that I was working on the previous week.
Okay.
So you're big dummy. You're confusing
I am.
The door handle surround.
It's obviously
with the armrest backing plate. I mean, personally, I'd be real embarrassed.
I don't know how I'm going to make it home today without, wrapping my car around a light pole with the shame I'm living with.
So this one I was holding off on trying to recreate this one because I knew it was going to be complicated. And I did it more, not because I really needed it, but because I wanted the challenge of designing it.
Okay.
So I fired up the old design software and I did what I think is a pretty good job redoing it. And it's
a rectangle with a hole in it.
It's a rectangle with a hole in it, but so you got the back hollowed out and you got these posts here.
Uh-huh.
So you notice the holes, they have a chamfer to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, everybody who can't see it, who's probably sitting there thinking to themselves, what's a chamfer?
Mm-hmm.
That's a hole.
No, you big,
right?
Big dummy. Big dumb man. I'm going to let you sit on that one.
No.
You're going to have to go home and figure that one out.
No, I'm not searching it right now. I'm just going to think about what I just did.
Maybe we should post on our social media.
Yeah.
A before and an after. And then the caption just says, impressed.
Right. No, we will. You'll see the before of this rectangle and then the after of the rectangle. And we'll let you decide how impressed you should be.
Yeah.
Because I feel a little bad for you because you were probably overjoyed when you were able to get this done.
My wife is so sick of hearing about how excited I am about this and so sick of seeing look, this is version 4.
Uh-huh. I feel
she
like
just says, what is this again?
How many times has she been in the Comanche for a ride?
God. 5?
Oh, Jesus. It's a lot lower than I even thought. And those 5...
That might be high. That might be... Well, let's see. I know for a fact that we drove to a Jeep show in it.
Yep.
Like 2 summers ago.
Yep.
So that's 1. We sat 4 across the front seat and drove around the block.
Uh-huh.
So that's 2.
Because she wouldn't let you go on a main road where people could possibly see her.
5, I think 5 is generous.
Okay. Because from what I know of Annette, I feel like you would have about 3 strikes with the word chanfer before you would have a divorce paper slid across the table to you if you wanted to chance a 4th one, right?
Yeah.
If you wanted to chanfer a 4th one.
I can't tell you how excited I was when I printed version 1 of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I took it out to the Comanche and it snapped in perfectly and everything lined
kidding.
up. And I was like, whoa. Now, I knew that was going to be version 1. There was a lot of fine detail work that needed to be cleaned up. I needed to send the design to a friend of mine because he's much more advanced than this, and he helped me out with a couple of little things. But like first try getting that thing to match up, I was like, oh, I think I found my calling.
Now
I am now a Jeep Comanche door handle surround engineer.
I got to tell you, because we've talked on this podcast about your thoughts and plans for post monkey fling and poop career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think you had mentioned you want to be a slumlord, something like that at some point.
Yeah.
But now you found your people.
I have found my calling. So if you are one of the 170,000 people who bought a Jeep Comanche, because that's all that was made in the 6 years that they were being produced.
God. Okay. So you got a small market to work into.
Plus, they rusted out at an incredible rate. So that window's getting smaller. And also that you actually care about the door handle surround. Yeah. We're getting smaller. I think I got a potential market of about 40 people that might want one of these.
And you could sell those for upwards of...
Oh, I mean, one of these?
Like
$4 or
$5 a piece?
I bet I could get $15 a piece for these.
So 40 at 15 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just think about it. Your retirement?
Yeah.
You're swimming in it now.
Mm-hmm. That's $600 potential profit. Minus the expense on my end. Yeah, because I got to buy filament.
Printing, and then any modifications you have to make.
Plus the fact that like 1 out of every 6 actually turns out okay when I print it.
Every person, you're getting version 5, 6, 7, 8.0 on the Steve 3D print machine.
I might be losing money on this venture.
I don't feel like that the minor amount of guff I got, because when I was a child, I enjoyed the Plymouth Prowler, is today fair when you just described your Jeep Comanche the way you just did about rusting out at an incredible rate. They only made 170,000. It lasted 6 years, and now nobody cares.
What have I told you? We could probably start making some Prowler parts too. We'll have a very, very niche business.
Boy, if there's one way to expand your business, it's go from one vehicle that was a disaster for the company in the Jeep Comanche, to another one for a company that's not in existence anymore, in Plymouth Prowlers.
Yeah.
We've had thoughts over the years of doing Steve's S for rent. Mm-hmm. When I remember we were going to buy a boatload of luggage racks.
Yeah, I still think that's a great idea.
I'm still well on board with that. Use all of our slush fund and buy junk.
I'm still pissed I spent so much money on the one that I got.
Well, you could put it to good use because you could rent it out.
Yeah. We can get them for like $30 on Marketplace all day, and I paid $200.
So now we just add, because now we're going to treat our new business like elementary school kids, where you go around the room. What do you want to be when you grow up? So now we're going to have, an astronaut mailman football player. But for us, grown adults, it's trailer hitches, luggage racks, Comanche door handle surrounds, and Plymouth Prowler parts.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to come up with a snappy title for our business.
We're gonna need to workshop and might need some help with that one.
Throw it into ChatGPT and see if it can come up with something good for us. But I'm happy that you noticed the expertise. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't return this volley and question all of the just garbagey trinkets that you've been printing on.
So right about now, if you're listening in the car with kids, now's your best time.
Now's the best time.
Kick your kids out of the car and keep listening.
Yeah, so we'll give you a 10-second.
Because
countdown.
There's obviously a little bit of with the 3D printer, you don't know what you can make. You don't know what you find new things, you try new things out, you make door handle surrounds, and that's enough time to kick your kid out of the car. I've been printing this godforsaken elf on a shelf trinkets because I'm out of ideas, Steve. I'm on year 3.
And you can't repeat?
You can, but when you got a real butthole for a kid who would be like, wait a minute.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking. And he would go, wait a minute. I remember the last time Marvel did that.
Marvel.
The elf.
Oh, the elf is named Marvel.
Idiot.
Of course
you big doofus. The kid picks the elf's name, Steve, obviously.
Right. Marvel.
So, yeah, I have spent the last week typing into that beautiful, beautiful website of everything. You can make weapons. I'm not talking about just the elf. I'm just talking about this website. You can find anything, right? You're like, hey, you want to print a model of a gun? Go ahead.
I believe they've made that illegal everywhere.
There are things that you would never consider, think about, want, and they're here. So I started to look for help, for some trinkets to help with this idiot at night who has to move around. And the internet has, of course, set a ridiculous idea of how some families do this elf. Like I described, there's like a tube of cereal, like the elf's vomiting or something, or pouring, and then, we'll make Buddy the elf from Elf's breakfast, but you need to like freeze it because he's holding spaghetti in the air with syrup dripping. Listen,
no,
put him in the tree, move him branch to branch. Oh wait, what's the next day? He's on top of the curtains.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want.
That's what I feel like that was what it used to be,
right,
when it first came out.
So I'm trying to just create simple things that I can just pose in random spots.
You got to start, you need to think long term with this because it's not just this year.
I don't know. I feel like I might kill him this year. The elf.
The elf. Okay. Yeah. Can you 3D print a noose for the elf?
Do I have any animators who can make me a quick video of the elf flying away Christmas Eve night, but then he gets hit by a car? And then just on the screen is like, rest in peace, Marvel the Elf, 2023 through 2025.
I can't think of anything that would be more devastating for a child. I mean, you're talking core memory right there.
Yeah, it's important you learn loss at a young age. And I think this is the way to do it. Maybe he's got his luggage next to him, but also like the luggage is flown all over the road.
Yeah. Okay.
And then some elf blood, which I'm guessing would be like jelly.
Huh.
So if anybody can help with that, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because I've now got a bow and arrow for the elf.
Okay.
Got a bathtub
what's
for the
he
elf.
Going to be shooting?
Another doll. Or another, stuffed animal or something.
All right.
Well, times are tough. Got Twister.
Twister, I saw that. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't want you to feel like you can't ask me to swap out colors because
No, I don't care.
The
Steve,
Twister, the Twister that you printed
didn't that look good?
Looked a little lackluster without the primary colors.
Boy, let me go reach as far behind me as I can to find the give a because it's gone.
Huh. Okay.
I saw that there was only 3 colors.
Yeah.
And I needed 4. Actually, no, you need 5 for Twister.
Do you?
Yeah, because you got 4 rows of different colored circles and then the white board. Yeah. Not happening. Definitely not doing that.
Okay.
So, yeah, I took the circle print and stamped it in the middle of the black to make it, hey, those are now white circles.
Perfect. Yeah.
Because you know who's not going to see that? Reed. You know who doesn't care? Me.
You.
So, yeah, I've got Twister. I've got an elf bathtub. I've got a bow and arrow.
Now, what are you going to do? Because I would assume that after the holidays, by midnight on December 25th, obviously all of your decorations will be down, packed up.
Stay up late.
They're going to be packed away in a box or some kind of storage container.
Yeah.
Thrown down in the basement or whatever, up in the attic for the next year. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do if he comes across that?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Because we're on our second elf because we lost the last one. We don't know where we hit him.
Oh, no. So you hit it too well.
Apparently. So 2 years ago, Kyle had the foresight, put the elf away, and put a note in my phone. for like mid-November the following year.
Yeah.
A calendar alert.
Yeah.
Elf is in this location.
Yeah.
Didn't do that last year. So technically...
So it's in your house.
Yeah. No, I tore apart every Christmas tote.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I tore apart the bag that we keep the Christmas tree in.
Check down in the basement, like above a vent or something like that.
That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. You know what I'm now thinking of? I had to cut a hole in my basement ceiling to access like the water turn on and turn off so I can turn the water off.
Is he up there?
No, I'm thinking that now this year I can do that.
Oh, be sure not to set a reminder for yourself for next year.
Well, I'll know because in November I'll be in there turning the water off, and I'll probably be startled thinking I just grabbed a rat.
There's going to be like 6 elves up there.
6 elves, but again, you know what? You know what my fear is? I'll find that elf, but again, like a family of rats has now made it its family.
Right.
And they're now furious at me for trying to take, Papa Marvel, Elf 2.0.
Do they at least
away
look
from
the
them.
same? Did you get
we had to.
So you got the same one. Okay.
We had to pull up pictures from last year to make sure we got the right eye color. And then we had to throw away the box. Like in the bottom of the outdoor trash can so it couldn't be found. What I'm telling you all is you have 2 options. 1, not have kids.
Okay.
2,
all right.
Never, ever, ever let them find out about the elf. And actually, now that I think about it, 3rd option. You could have the elf murdered so that it will be their lasting memory.
Kyle, we were out last night with some friends. They have 2 kids, almost exactly our kids' ages.
Are these neighborhood friends you got?
They're not our neighborhood, but it's Annette's best friend from college.
Know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they live about 20 minutes away, and she had gotten in touch yesterday and said, "Hey, there's this downtown
Hey, didn't see you there.
Downtown thing going on. You were there too?
There too.
Oh, how about that? Do you guys want to go to it?" And you were like, "Yeah." We had nothing going on last night, so we thought that would be a great idea. So we met them at a local watering hole. Walked in there, and place was packed. First time I had been in there in its current incarnation.
Okay.
I'd been there years ago when it was like a brewery. Now it's a different brewery. So we walked in there, and again, it's packed. There's the streets closed down because they're getting ready for this walking thing, whatever.
Don't even get me going.
Basically a reverse parade.
Stationary parade.
Where you do all the walking.
It's not a parade.
Right.
You can't call a parade a stationary parade because stationary is inherently the opposite of a parade.
Right. It was basically a street fair. I don't know why they didn't just call it a street fair.
So furious.
So, of course you are. I thought to myself, boy, this would make Kyle mad.
You have expectations for a parade, and next thing you know, you're walking past a tow truck. No, the tow truck's supposed to be going past me, thank you.
Well, yeah, because I got there and I was like, wait, so this is a parade? And my wife's friend said, well, no, it's like a walking parade. And I said, aren't all parades walking parades? Because in every parade, people are walking. She said, no, but we're doing the walking. They're doing the standing. I said, that's not a parade. I'm on your side. I'm willing to fight for this.
Right.
So anyway, we walk into this place to grab some dinner. And as soon as we walk in the door, I was like, oh, this is really cool. There's the
deep dish pizza.
We didn't do deep dish. We did regular dish. Boy, were they good. Oh, sorry. Sorry, do that a little bit louder if you could. There you go.
The name of the pizza place tells you got to go with the biggest crust you can get.
The name of the pizza place is actually revolting to me.
I don't understand the name. I don't know what it means.
It kind of makes me go, ugh. Why would I? Like, I get it. I understand the natural tie-in, but yeah, maybe just go with a Joe's Pizza place.
Right.
Anyway, I digress. Walk in there, and as soon as we get in the door, there's these massive model train displays laid out. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And Nikki, of course, right over to it. And they have the velvet ropes up, say, please don't touch the display. First thing he does, reaches.
Grab it.
Nope. grabbed his hand right in time, pulled it back, said, buddy, we can't do that. So I'm looking at these trains. I was like, wow, they're really cool. Really cool. Because I spent a little time yesterday setting up our trains.
Didn't know you had trains?
Yeah, we got trains. So I was looking at them and I was like, man, that's really cool. Just kind of saying to myself, like, Nikki, isn't this really neat? And then I just hear, thank you very much. And I was like, oh, that's... Turn around and it's a guy standing there who's obviously like, he's the point person on the trains.
Okay. Man, you got lucky. I mean, what if you're like, hey, come on, Nikki. These trains suck. Right. Like, choo-choo. Yeah, okay. Where's the graffiti?
So I'm looking at the trains and then I realized, I was like, oh, crap. Everything on this display. Because I said, oh, look at the Lego buildings. Because there was like a Lego restaurant and a blah, 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 and a bunch of different buildings and everything. I was like, oh, that's cool. They're all made of Lego. And then I looked closely at the train. The trains are completely made of Legos too. Like the tracks, everything is Legos.
That's a lot of work.
A ton of work.
Yeah.
But I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. That's really neat. And then as we're going to sit down, I see the guy that had talked to us, and he was facing away from us, and the back of, he had a black hoodie on, and I will pass over the card to you.
Okay.
Do you have any thoughts?
So, folks, got any free time? Been at least 10 years since you've had a sexual interaction with a person willingly? Have I got a new group for you to hang with? Come join the Michigan trademark group. That's right.
Remember right before we started recording, and I said, I'm going to hand you the card. Just don't say the name.
Oh, I thought there was, we'll beep it. I thought there was going to be a person's name. I didn't even flip it over. That's right, folks. Do you have a hobby? Do you want to make it your whole personality? Come join a group of like-minded weirdos on their adventure to loneliness. So he did this gentleman approach you?
He well, he didn't give me the card. I grabbed they had a stack of cards sitting on the table, so I was like, oh, I got to take one of them.
You know what? Then it's not fair for me to insult the gentleman who simply was there and you know what? Said thank you.
Yeah.
Because honestly, exactly. A lot of people in groups like this would say, you ever think about getting involved yourself? Right? And follow you to your table.
Nope.
And okay.
There wasn't the high pressure sales or anything like that. This guy couldn't have been nicer. And there was a group of like 3 or 4 of them just kind of admiring their trains.
Okay. Well,
and
that's one of the saddest things I've heard.
So my buddy Mike and I, we sat there as we're eating our pizza. We came up with a plan to take over the group. Because I just...
So we're hastily taking over.
Mid-bite, I said to him, I was like, bet by the time we leave here, you could be president, I could be vice president. We could be running this thing.
I just want to be treasurer. Can I get in on that?
You can be in. Yeah. That's kind of what I was hoping.
These group
is that you would be interested in
absolutely.
This. I knew it.
This type of people, they're not going to be the one to put up a fight.
No.
An ounce of hostility, and they're going to be like building an axe out of bricks to defend themselves. Okay, but then they see the door closing on them, and next thing you know, they're out of the group.
Yeah.
Because now we've taken over.
Yeah. So yeah, our plan is to show up to a meeting. Mm-hmm. We'll tread lightly our first time there.
Oh, sure. You just want to make an appearance, say like, "Hey, welcome to." They say, "Hey, welcome to the new folks in the back of the group," and you give a light wave and you introduce yourself and say what your favorite build was.
Snort a couple of times.
Well, I am personally agreeable to motorbikes.
Yeah, you have to move your glasses a little bit further down your nose and then at least 2 times push them back up.
And I'm not meaning this to insult people who do these things because Everybody has their own joys, their own that's A-okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
I thought this was going to be a sales pitch to you, because I think when you're out and about with the family and the kids, I feel like you're probably a touch too kind to shut that down.
I'm a little susceptible.
And I feel like you'd have not just a card, maybe you would have bought a shirt.
Got
right?
my own hoodie.
Used the Venmo link to donate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go home with a 300-piece thing for $500 that I could have bought for $50 at the store.
And boy, the name of this group, and I'm not going to repeat it. It's phrased so weirdly, it's making me shiver a little bit, because the word users is in it, and I don't like that in this terminology.
Yeah.
But hey, more than 1,000 followers.
Hey, look, that's pretty good.
And these people appear to be very good at what they do. But I guess that is...
Is there any pictures from last night?
Not that I can see. No pictures in the last 3 weeks. It's probably pretty easy to be this good at what you do, if this is what you do, when you don't have anybody who loves you, though. So it should... Saves them the time, having to worry about interaction with family and friends and people care about them and hobby that matters, like door handle covers.
Yeah, exactly.
These idiots.
Get a manly hobby, nerd.
These bunch of jerks. They don't have any idea about sending a print to a friend to add stuff to it.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't even know about 3D or 3D printed Twister for an elf on a shelf.
Like all the other cool people do.
Steve, I have almost forgotten, but I sent a text or reminder the other night. I didn't hear back because you were knee deep in door handle covers.
Look at those babies.
We mentioned it last week. Now, I made a little time to do this. I don't know if you did. If not, A-okay.
Okay. What do we got?
I wanted to bring back a tradition that I don't think exists anymore.
Oh, yes. Don't you worry.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh.
Now, I don't think we ever really zeroed in on exactly what we were doing.
Nope.
We had the idea. We got to bring back the Christmas family letter.
Yes. A bygone tradition, right? Have you ever received one as an adult?
Yeah.
As an adult, do you still get them?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we get them. There's some members of Annette's extended family who send them to us. And I love them. I love reading through them.
Yeah.
I love seeing what they're up to, what the kids are up to. For people that we don't, we might get to see once a year. I love it.
I think kind of the running, not the running joke, but the idea about them is it's obviously the watered down version. It's not like Cousin Ricky got a third DUI this year.
Yeah, it's usually sticking to the highlights, not the lowlights.
Right, and you can usually tell if Cousin Ricky had a third DUI because the Cousin Ricky section will only be like a sentence and a half long. Like, he's really pursuing his passions.
He's so independent.
Yep, and his passions are alcohol and driving.
He just wants to be a brewmaster and a race car driver. He just keeps getting everything mixed up.
Does everyone have a cousin named Ricky with a third DUI?
So yeah, we had talked about coming up with a podcast family letter saying happy holidays from the Stephen Kyle podcast. Here's what we've been up to. We also spitballed the idea of writing our own, but that didn't seem very fun.
No.
So then I had the idea that I write yours and you write mine.
Yeah.
That was what I went with.
Okay. I went with just one so I wrote sections about each of us from the podcast. So if we had a podcast network that we were sending this Christmas card out to, this would be an update from the podcast to our podcast friends.
Okay.
So now I'm excited. I love a little podcast homework, a little DUI.
Okay.
What?
All right.
DIY. I'm still thinking about Cousin Ricky.
It didn't even faze me. I didn't even catch it. I was like, okay.
Oh man, apologies to Cousin Ricky. Now, which one of us would like to go first? I'm okay going first.
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine. I can go first too. Whatever you want to do.
Do we have any? Do we have anything? I know we've got I know we've usually got the fireplace for the year in review. Oh, I knew that thing is loaded on there, wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Can we get down like 10%? Perfect.
Okay.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays from the Steve and Kyle podcast family.
Oh,
what a year it's been for the Steve and Kyle podcast. Arguably our most successful in the sense that we did make episodes and we still have a studio to record them in. And while we didn't accomplish any of the goals that we had set out financially, creatively, we choose to view the year as a success.
Oh, good.
Steve had a particularly productive year in that he spent roughly 8 months, 3 weeks, 6 days talking and thinking about the Jeep Comanche. Some people
Seems kind of low, actually.
collect stamps. Some collect coins. Steve collects trucks and parts from when Ronald Reagan was president. He's officially reached the point where if you say Comanche within 30 feet, he appears like the genie from Aladdin.
Me or Ronald Reagan?
Not specified.
Okay.
Another big change this year was Steve's evolution into a pallet liquidation specialist.
Oh, there we go.
Need a couple hundred 4th of July spatulas? Maybe some Easter Bunny window clings? How about a Halloween animatronic that only moves one of its arms and is burning? Steve's got you covered.
So accurate.
His basement currently looks like the cemetery for everything even Walmart had said, no thanks. Kyle, meanwhile, continued nurturing his expertise as a world-class sports bettor. And by world-class, he's mastered every known method of losing money at a rate previously thought impossible. If there's an Ecuadorian ping pong game going on at 3:40 in the morning, you can bet Kyle has $10 on it and is strongly considering the under. He's also spent much of the year wrestling with an existential crisis so sad it could only belong to him, deciding which miserable career he envies more. A mail carrier trudging through neighborhoods, or a traffic reporter circling the same 3 highways while talking about stop-and-go traffic. A tough choice. Financially, the podcast had another banner year, assuming that banner was free and doesn't actually reference the financials. But we remain proud of our modest achievements. Our audio only cut out a handful of times.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We only had to re-record an episode twice. And our download numbers remain on par with a mildly active family group chat that most have on mute. We also took time this year to reflect on great maritime tragedies. Mostly because of our ambitions sinking faster than the Eddie Fitz. But at least Gordon Lightfoot could write that haunting, beautiful song about that disaster. Ours is just about an hour of forgetting what we meant to talk about when we started. Yet in the holiday spirit, Steve, we remain joyful and grateful.
It's a long letter.
For every listener, every laugh, every derailment caused by Steve's trucks or Kyle's gripe of the week, and every moment we ended recording, said to each other, that could have been worse. Here's to you, friends, listeners, and those who accidentally still have this on auto download. May your season be filled with joy, warmth, and significantly better decision-making than Kyle shows with his betting slips and Steve with Jeep parts. With love, the Steve and Kyle podcast.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Beautiful. I loved it. It was accurate.
Feels personal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned highs and lows. And
highs?
Yeah.
I did?
Well, I mean, even if you're only mentioning lows, like one of the lows is going to be the
Gotta
highest.
be higher than low. Yeah, the other low. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They're not all even.
I need, what I need now is like a video where like the script of that letter's being written while I'm sitting by a window while snow falls outside.
Full moon. Maybe you see Santa's sleigh go right in front of the moon.
Sit past the window.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be
it's
nice.
beautiful.
Okay, now, I feel outdone because that was a lot longer than mine is.
Steve, I'm a wordsmith.
Now remember, this letter is written by me, but in the voice of you. You're sending out.
So
this is not podcast related at all. This is
my Christmas letter.
Yeah, if your family decided to send out a Christmas letter.
Can't wait to be sad.
Are you ready?
I am very ready.
Happy holidays, family and friends. But friends is written in that strike-through font. Well, another year down for the Paffhausens. And what a year it has been.
Yeah.
In that last year, I've managed to deny mortgages to over 700,000 questionably deserving families. It's not my responsibility to make sure these degenerates have a place to live. My sports betting has really shined in 2025. I spent nearly 3,000 hours in the last year studying over-unders, trifectas, and odds, and boy has it paid off. After all that work, I'm up nearly $140. Time well spent, if you ask me.
Green is green, baby.
At least 4 dads in the pickup line have tried to strike up conversations with me, but I wasn't having it and sent them all packing. I am not your friend. Move along. What else? Oh, want to talk youth sports? Well, I don't. I've been to countless soccer, baseball, and basketball games in the last year. Total points scored? 7. Kids are the worst at sports.
Hey.
Other than that, not much new has happened here. Oh, and if you're reading this after Christmas and your tree, lights, and other ornaments are still up, you are the scum of the earth. Everyone knows that when the clock strikes midnight, all joy ceases. So happy holidays or whatever. Love, the Paffhausens. P.S. Katie and Reed are fine too.
First of all, click print. And about 20. So I can send those in the letters.
Sure.
In my Christmas card.
I felt bad when I got to the end of it and Katie and Reed hadn't been mentioned.
Oh,
so,
no. That's about the way. If I was charged with dictating the family Christmas letter, it'd be pretty darn close to telling people to, one, leave me alone, and that I think less of you if your Christmas decorations are staying up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I tried to hit like all of your tent post characteristics. You don't want to be friends with anyone.
Yeah.
You're a degenerate gambler.
Yeah.
You complain about sports.
Yep.
And
all the above.
Yeah.
All the above. It's funny you mentioned something in there about the pickup lane, and I wanted to ask you something because I thought about it last night, and I thought, what is the weirdest thing to make you tired? Like, the end of the day, you're like, man, I am beat. And maybe it's mental, maybe it's physical. Did you chop wood all day? Great. Did you spend, were you doing rocket science? Makes sense as well.
I mean, look, we're both down in the trenches. We get it.
Every day. I hit the part, I slide my time card in the machine that goes, and I punch out for the day, and I slick my greased hair back.
Yeah, your face covered in soot.
Yep. And I go upstairs and say, man, another one down. Another one down. Mm-hmm. But what can you think of anything that you feel not bad about it, but you're like, boy, that shouldn't be exhausting me.
Well, I mean, you mentioning the pickup line makes me every day I pull up into the pickup line and I'm like, school doesn't let out for 8 minutes. I could take a nap. I've napped in the pickup line before.
Getting put on alert, like, oh God, the sleeper's back.
I always set an alarm for like 1 minute before I know, because it's clockwork there. They walk out those doors at the same exact time every day.
Go.
So I have my alarm set for about 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes before.
Yeah, I thought about it last night, and I'm pretty sure that yesterday, woke up, Reed had a basketball game at 9 a.m. So we're there. And as I'm walking in, we're waiting because he wears his boots in, switches into the basketball. So you can't have snow in the basketball court, Steve. Come on.
Of course.
And changes into his shoes. And I see someone walking out from the basketball game that just ended that I recognize. Mm-hmm. From former job. Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
He sees me, shake hands, talk for about 30, 45 seconds. Minute and a half later, his cousin, some family member of his that I also know, person Robert used to work with that I've seen plenty of times, see him, talk to him for a minute.
Look at you.
And then I see another person walking in that I used to go out with for the basketball tournament to go drink with, works at a car dealer that I'm familiar with nearby.
Didn't think you knew so many people.
I'm the belle of the ball. Okay?
Yeah.
So this 30...
Are you throwing out introductions? Because is this all? Are they all gathered around you?
No.
Okay.
No. No, it's a not stop and go, but it's a they're going, we're coming thing.
Yeah.
So it's 30 seconds. Hey, see you next time, right? Hopefully not.
Of course.
3 times in the morning. And then we sit through one of the world's most miserable basketball games that you could possibly drum up. And we go about our day. And then we go out for dinner last night because we were going to go to the exact same Christmas extravaganza that you went
I wish
to.
we had seen you there.
Oh, we weren't there long, Steve.
Okay.
About 25 minutes.
Wow.
Turns out Reed changed his mind after he was there. Didn't really want to be there. So we were gone pretty quick. We were told that Santa was fake, and he didn't want a picture with him. Did not want to wait to get a picture with the Grinch, and the line to ice skate was too long.
Wow. Were we at the same one? Because I didn't know that there was a Santa, a Grinch, or an ice skating rink.
Oh, boy.
Although there was that kind of side street. We didn't go down that way.
That was the whole little market. That was like everything. It's like a little market down there with little vendor booths. And then an ice skating rink. You could have gotten a picture with Frosty, the gingerbread man, and the Grinch. They had a synthetic ice skating rink.
Oh, I'll know that for next year.
And hot chocolate. They had I think it was elementary school choirs doing singing over by the
no
library.
Interest in that. Nope. No, sir. No, thank you.
So before we go there, we're like, well, we're going to go get a bite to eat. Go to a local place we haven't been before. And in walks basketball coach from the morning that Reed sees. And so we're like, well, I don't know the man. I'm familiar with him. His boys played baseball with Reed as well. So I recognize him, but he walked the other direction. Great. Perfect. Until Reed decides we need to go say hi. Goes over there, taps him. Hi, coach. Taps him. And then it turns into like a 3-minute conversation. Hey, did you get an email about the game after? Like they said, was there an incident or something? Whatever. Talk to him. And as I'm talking to him, I hear from the opposite side of the bar, hey, Kyle!
Oh, man.
Hey, Kyle!
This is your biggest day.
So before I even look, I'm already telling myself I'm not leaving the house again. I'm going to Steve's once a week, and I might put a hood on.
Okay. Just to make sure. Yeah, just to make sure nobody recognizes you.
And what it is it's one of the people I'd actually seen that morning just at the same, sitting at the bar of the restaurant.
Bumped into him again.
Wearing a Santa suit, so I had to explain to Reed why he's wearing a Santa suit. We talked to Reed, we talked to him for about 3-4 minutes. I get in the car, and I audibly tell Katie, I need to go to bed. 5 conversations in one day.
Wow.
And
how do you do it?
Was gassed. I don't have the tenacity to deal with more than my family on a daily basis. I don't know another way to put it.
Yeah.
That's
tough.
I much preferred to not talk to the basketball coach or the person the second time at the bar. No offense to them. I'm sure they're kind people. Don't want to talk to them.
Right, but you already got the hi, how are you out of the way in the morning.
I am the guy where if I saw these people in Target, wherever, doesn't matter, down an aisle, right? So they're looking sideways or the other way, and I see them, so they don't see me. What do you do, Steve?
I'm cutting the other way, down the other aisle.
You're obviously cutting the other way. That's me.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to these people. It's no offense to them.
No.
I understand. So I had 5 conversations yesterday against my will. And I was sitting there in the chair, and this was probably, I don't even know, 9:30. Football game on. A good football game. Ohio State, Indiana. It's a Big Ten championship game, Steve. And I've got my Kindle. I'm reading a book. Loving this book. Read about half of it in a day.
Yeah.
Got it. And I am fully passed out.
From 5 conversations that lasted total 6 minutes?
Ooh, I'll round up to 10.
Wow, I don't know how you do it.
Listen, I've given you guff over being in the trenches, but now I get it.
You get it, right?
You've got to deal with, how many are on your show now?
11.
You got to deal with 10 other people and conversing with them, monkeys, every day.
Yeah.
And then come home and live your day-to-day life. Steve, what I mean to say is that I have nominated you for the Purple Heart
Okay.
I don't think.
Oh, wow.
I don't think you can nominate for that one, can you? Just like
I'm pretty sure that there has to be some kind of military service.
I
in
think
there.
you just get shot and get one. I don't think that has anything to do.
Yeah, I don't think it's like, I'm up for a Grammy.
I'm going to nominate you for an honorary Purple Heart
Oh, thank you.
for being down in the trenches and dealing with that level of fire.
Look, not a lot of people can deal with this.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I don't know how you do it every day. I don't know how I did it for part of the time. Oh, my God.
Yeah, look, you're a hero to me.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody.
You're a hero to me.
Thank you. On our way out the door, quick mention, you should have the name, the recipient name and address. If you signed up for the 10th annual Steve and Kyle podcast, Cloak and Dagger non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange. Should have your name and address of that person in your inbox of whatever social media you use to sign up with. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Blue Sky. If you message us there, that's where we reply
get
to
any
you.
Blue Sky?
I'll have to log in and let you know.
Okay.
So please get those gifts sent out as quickly as possible. If there is going to be a delay, please just let us know so we can let that person know.
Yep.
And also, if you're waiting on a gift, give it a few weeks. Okay. If you're emailing us or messaging Steve and I on December 10th saying you don't have your gift yet, I'm going to block you. Okay. That's how it's going to end today. Okay. I had 5 conversations this past week. I'm burnt out on all of it.
And it's the beginning of the week, too. I mean, you still got the rest of the week to go.
If I had like an allotment, like if you tell yourself, like, hey, like if you're trying to quit something, drinking, smoking, whatever, you're like, okay, I'm going to allot myself 10 this week. And you burn through 5 on the first day?
It's impossible.
You're not starting off on the right foot. Again, 5, 10, no more than $15 to $20 for this gift exchange.
Yeah.
We don't want, again, the example we use is the Office episode where Michael Scott bought an iPod and everybody else had like a knitted oven mitt, whatever.
Yeah. We want you sending garbage. Nothing of any value.
When they start coming in, hashtag garbage gifts on social media and tag us so we can repost that because I love to see those come in. Again, name, address in your inbox. Please get that sent out as quickly as possible.
At Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky will post the pictures of the amazingly designed, the before and the after of the Comanche door handle surround.
Yes.
And it's just going to have a caption that says like, if we could figure out how to spell that. But yeah, check it out on social media.
We also, a very quick apology to Mitch Mankiewicz and the 3D printer who so beautifully printed the Eddie Fitz for us last week. Steve, you found out within hours after departing.
The color is accurate.
It is a two-tone red.
Two-tone red?
Was a two-tone red.
Well, I mean, still is.
Was a two-tone red on the Eddie Fitz that is now at the bottom of the Great Lake. We were incorrect. We simply assumed filament change, but no.
Yeah.
This 3D printer was hell-bent on historical accuracy, so our apologies to Mitch Mankiewicz, and our thanks again for that gift and the transportation shelf.
All right, talk to you next week.